Are you looking for an anime with jacking break-worthy background visuals and a definitive best girl of the year? Then Call of the Night might just be the one you're looking for. I swear, this anime was made to be a huge shout out to background artists and animators. There's absolutely no plot involved. The main key point here is just for you to enjoy the beautiful scenery and the starry night of Tokyo. On a more serious note, the story going on in the show is interesting. Okay, so we have this kid named Cole who walks out of his apartment in the middle of the night. Maybe he just wanted to enjoy those sexy background visuals I was just talking about. Before I continue on with the rest, this isn't really important in the slightest at all. I just wanted to point it out that my guy goes to a vending machine and attempts to buy beer. And do keep in mind that he's a 14-year-old middle schooler. It was so random, but just kind of hilarious to watch. While that's happening, we encounter Best Girl of the Year, Nazuna, a vampire woman. So lots of shenanigans tend to happen in between that meeting, but she ends up inviting Ko to her apartment and then they sleep together. Which is when she proceeds to do all those vampire shenanigans with Ko.
A few minutes later.
After Ko coming to the realization that Nazuna's a vampire, he has a dream to become a vampire as well. And abandon his loser virgin life to become a big boy vampire. Interestingly enough, the requirements for him to become a vampire is for him to quirk up and dominate. Sorry, I meant fall in love with Nazuna. So, potential romantic interest relationship confirmed? You know, speaking of romantic interest though, there's also a childhood friend, so I wonder where that's gonna be going. With all that said though, this is the overall story it seems to be going with so far, and honestly, I dig it. Some people here may just be in it for those sexy background visuals I just mentioned earlier, and you know, I could relate with that. But hey, the story and characters aren't half bad so far, so let's hope it can maintain this train it's got going so far. Lastly, let's just talk about the music in the series. The opening, the ending, and the OST are such a goddamn vibe. And speaking of the ending real quick, can I just talk about those visuals? How do you make such good and sexy visual frames for an ending? Like, it's just literal frames. Just still images, but it's just so sexy. And they really went all out for that ending. Whereas Leiden Films been this whole time with their other shows. Getting back to the music though, it has no right to be coming in out of nowhere, dropping all this heat on us. Like, the music in the series already by far surpasses what we had in Spy Family last season. And this is already my favorite band, even though I've only heard 3 songs from them used in the anime. Now on to the main question you've been waiting for. Should you watch this anime? Maybe. I don't know about the plot, but if there's one thing that will never disappoint, it's the background artist. Yeah, that's it. I don't have anything else left to say. If you did like this review, make sure to drop a like, maybe subscribe. Yeah, let me know in the comments whether or not you guys are watching Call of the Night this season, and if you enjoy it or not. With that said, I'll see you guys in the next review or whatever.